Ready for
need to mirror the screen. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome back to another edition, another rendition, another episode at the Helm with Kelly and Wayne.
I am Kelly.
And I'm Wayne. And we are glad to be here
Together.
Yes, I was going to ask you, did you know what was different about this?
The last two times we have been in separate places. So we're back. We're back. We're back.
Finally, we're back.
Back together again. I don't know if we can sing. We ain't trying to pay. Like, so we do not own the rights to any music because we don't write music.
I don't know if they thought.
But we're back.
I don't know if they thought that was like the real song or not. Anyway, so.
Wait a minute, what we saying? Speaking of this, so we had our fall festival. We had a lot of great singers at the fall festival at the church.
Yes.
And there was this particular two people that were singing, and I was trying to help them sing, and a person beside me was like, "It's right there." He said, "It's right there." I was like, "What?" He said, "It's coming out of the speaker." I was like, "What is it?" He said, "The note." Like, just get on it. Get on the note. I was like, "Oh, you playing with me." Just because I cannot sing doesn't mean that I will not sing. Make a joyful noise, I think is what they say.
He tried to play you.
He tried to play me, but it's all good. It's all good.
Tried to play you.
But we're here. We're here. We're here.
I'm trying to figure out why your live ain't showing up.
I mean, we do this every week. I don't know. Oh,
there it goes. It's there.
We'll figure it out.
It's there. I got it.
All right. So
we're here. There it goes. It's there. Like always.
All right.
All right.
Let's jump right in. First and foremost, we are in election season.
Yes.
So if you live in a municipality, the city of, the town of,
if you live
anywhere.
Oh yeah, it is municipal. I mean,
yeah, because we don't have anything to vote for. We're outside. Yeah. We're outside the county lines, the city lines. But these are the people who are going to be making decisions about your everyday life. It ain't Joe Biden and them. It's not them. It's your mayor. It's your city council. So make sure that you get out to vote. In our area, we're here in North Carolina. In our area, early voting has started and it ends on Saturday, November the 4th. The weather here is a little iffy, a little shady, maybe a little rain. So if you think you're going to be busy or you don't like rain, go out and vote tomorrow. The polls are open. Go to your local board of elections and find out where your early voting places are. But please go vote. Please go vote. And, voting is not the be all end all. Voting is maybe number 6 or 7 on your list of things that you should have already been doing. Maybe you should have already been engaging with your town council. Maybe you should have already been attending the town council and city council meetings. Maybe you should have already been engaged in an organization that is pushing forward, the things that you are most concerned about. Voting should be 6 or 7 on your list of things to do. It's not the be all end all. It's not the first, not the last thing that you should do, but it is very, very important. It is important. Like, we have just had someone elected to the Speaker of the House who was the number 2 person. So at the Kamala, that person is the person who was going to be the president if something should happen to the president. And that person is an election denier. He still has not said that Joe Biden won this election. And he is a congressperson who was voted in. And he is the, next in line, second in line to the presidency. He is the Speaker of the House. So Every election is important. We know again here, North Carolina, where we are. They have gerrymandered our district, so they've drawn some people out of their districts. So at this point, they are choosing voters rather than having voters choose them. We have to contend with that. So yeah. So I wanted to make sure first and foremost to get that out. If you live in a municipality, get out and vote before Tuesday or early voting. Tuesday is voting day. Early voting is right now. Again, we're in North Carolina. Early voting is right now. So make sure that you get out and make those decisions about people who are going to make decisions that make you feel safe. That's the other thing, because there's there's a whole faction of people out here who have a written plan that will not only take away rights but take away livelihoods. So anyway, I could be on my soapbox all night, and I could spend the whole hour talking about voting. These municipal elections that are coming up are super important, and our presidential election in 2024 is going to be super important.
Yes.
So
have to vote. Get out. Too much voter apathy. Too much. There's 20, 30% voter turnout in areas where horrible people are running for office. And, I know there's a lot of people who say, voting don't matter. It doesn't matter. They're going to gerrymander districts. Don't matter. It doesn't matter who I vote for. And a lot of people say they don't like either person. I don't like Joe. I don't like who Joe's running against. I don't like either one. But at the end of the day, someone is going to be in those seats making decisions. Someone is going to be making decisions of how you live. And so even if we were to entertain, you know what, I don't like either one of them, I'm not going to vote. Okay. Somebody's going to win.
One of the two people
going to win. And, we don't never want to just have to, go by the old saying, vote for the lesser of the two, or but there are some extremists now who are making policies and making decisions and really these people are really trying to make your vote not count. So there are a group of people out there that if they get in office and they continue to stay in office and stay in power, you won't just have to think that voting is not important anymore. They're trying to make it that way. Jeff Jackson, who was running for a seat down in Cumberland County.
He's Charlotte
down that area.
Yeah. It doesn't matter who the person is, though.
Yeah, but they redistrict his district, and it's I don't want to say it's impossible, but yes, it's almost impossible when you look at the past numbers. And this is what they do. They look at the past numbers and who voted and who didn't vote, and the numbers that came in. And yes, based on past numbers, it's going to be very hard, almost impossible for him to win. But if people come out, because we have found out that, again, the largest voting block is the non-voters. And these people registered. These people are already registered. So we just have to get people, energized enough to at least go out and vote. But when you have, places, cities that have 100,000, 50,000, 70,000 registered voters, and in the local elections in that city, when people are winning with 10 and 15,000 votes,
way less.
Yeah, I mean, so that's people not coming out. So it can be done. It can be changed. We just have to get out and get people out and mobilize and energize. And it's not going to happen in a day. It's not going to happen, overnight. But when you think about when people are mission minded for the last 50 plus years, there's been a group of people whose goal was to overturn Roe v. Wade. Did they give up after year 1, 5, 10, 15, 20? Nope.
Mm-mm.
They kept at it. Yeah, it took them 50, but look what's happened. They finally got that in place. They finally got it in place. 2008, when Obama was elected, there was a group of people who got together, said, we're going to make sure that he's a one-term president. When he got reelected in 12, did they quit and say, oh, well, we're never going to vote again. We'll just quit. It ain't no need. No, they kept on. And look what happened in
And
2000.
at the halfway mark in 2010, they showed up.
They showed up.
The Tea Party showed up.
Yeah. And took over.
And Congress has never looked the same.
Never looked the same. And then they did not stop. Look what happened in 2016. The clown that we had then. So there's certain groups that are not going to stop. At this point,
we should say at the helm is partisan.
No, we're not partisan.
I'm partisan. And I am a one-issue voter. I want to live.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that's my issue.
Yeah.
So there's only one party who is not actively trying to take away rights, continue to dehumanize me.
There you go.
I'm partisan.
Yeah. But again, when we were talking a while ago about, you don't like either part, there's a lot of people who say, I don't like either parent. I don't like either candidate. And that's fine. I'm not a fan of this current, I'm not no gigantic fan of this current administration, but at least they are trying to do some things. They're trying to help the folks. And there's a group that outright will say, we don't care if nobody have health insurance. We don't want anybody to vote. We don't care nothing about public schools. We don't care anything about living wages. We don't care anything about people and their right to choose how they want to do. We don't care how anybody wants to identify. We're not going to care about keeping them people safe. So again, those people make those decisions. So we have to continue to get out. And again, if we don't like the people who are in there, vote them out.
Or run. Now, running for the week, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. I already know I'm not a runner. I'm not a person who can be on the front lines, because I will say what you ain't gonna do. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that in the press conference. Let me tell you what you ain't gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been around it enough now to know that there are things that happen behind the scenes that would just vex my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just say that.
Yeah.
And so, but if you are one of these people who, don't mind running, dragging your family through the mud, it would be interesting to see.
They found out?
What? Yeah.
That you was an entrepreneur one time, they would find that out.
Wait a minute. It was just me? It was just me.
No, I mean, but it was both of us.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, right. Security got in trouble too that night.
Okay. Oh, you were security?
I was security.
Okay.
Top flight security. See? Security got in trouble that night too, but
this is it. You have to, I don't know why you have to be, some of us have to be the perfect candidate. Some of us can be sexual predators and assaulters and rapists and still win.
Yep.
So politics are really weird.
Yes. But until you have your own air to breathe, until you have your own education system, until you have your own social structure, until you have all of those things of your own, you need to get out and vote, because somebody's making decisions about all of that.
Yep. You can say I don't do politics, but politics is definitely gonna do you.
Yes, they will do you.
Politics is gonna do you. So, all right, we probably gonna circle back to that at the end, because it's super important.
It is.
But yeah, again, our area, if you're in Fuquay Arena, where we have a mayor who's running unopposed, like I don't really know what we're doing. But anyway, if you're in Fuquay, vote for town council. If you're in Holly Springs, make sure you vote for town council. Holly Springs is very interesting.
Yes.
Get out and vote for your town council candidates. If you're in, those are the ones. Apex, definitely. This is another. Matter of fact, I said, if you live in a town of or city of place,
if you have an election, go vote.
Vote. But I'm letting you know if you didn't know, because some people didn't even know it's time to vote. If you live in Fuquay, Durham, Apex, Holly Springs, Wake Forest, if you're in Wake County, get your ballot. Go to
Yes.
the Wayne County website, pull up your sample ballot so you can see who's on there. Do your research. Go vote.
Please. Please. Please.
Okay.
Go vote.
Yep.
Go vote. Go vote.
All right.
Go vote. So we talked a little bit last week about wrapping up our comedy show. And again, we have kind of closed out that show. And again, I'm thankful for everyone who came. Thankful for all of our comics who came. I'm thankful for just that event, for the Mocha Room, for everyone who was part of that. We enjoyed it, and we will be making a donation to the Poor People's Campaign in the amount of, I don't have no drum roll on here. I need one. We'll be making a donation to the Poor People's Campaign in the amount of $750.
$750. So heavy on the sound effect. Yes, thank you.
That was good.
Yes, that's awesome. We rounded that up. So thank y'all to everyone who bought a ticket. And for those of you who donated after the fact, so that we could make this donation, we will be writing a check. The check will be in the mail sometime next week.
Yes. And thanks to all of those who donated things and items and food and drinks and time and to make that effort. So we appreciate that. We thank you again. So looking forward to, again, potentially another show. So keep your ears open. Keep your ears open.
Yep.
So the last 2 times we were apart.
Mm-hmm. I missed you.
Yeah, you were gone. I was gone first, and then you were on a trip last week. But now we're back. During that time, we talked about going to the concert, Kurt Franklin concert. But in between that, we went to see Mr. Dave Chappelle last week. And Dave was Dave. He was good.
If you like Dave's brand,
if you like Dave, yeah.
So it was interesting because I was not a fan of the Dave Chappelle show, so I don't know Dave Chappelle from that. But the audience, I was kind of shocked by the audience, and I told Wayne, I was like, you know what? Maybe Dave Chappelle should run for president because I have never seen anybody bring people together. Like that's everybody in here.
Yes,
there's a little bit of everything in the Dave Chappelle show.
Super diverse.
Yeah. So
super diverse.
Dave for president? Maybe. I don't know.
Kanye for president. I'd rather have Dave.
Yeah. Clearly anybody can run.
Yeah.
And win.
Yes.
But yeah, so that was a great experience. Of course, Dave, you have to lock your phone up. He doesn't allow phones. So we don't have any pictures of it. We can't really.
Yeah.
There's no proof that we were there, but it was so with that, with your phones being locked up, you really just have to have a conversation with the person you're with or the person beside you who you may not know because there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Nobody's scrolling. It's just you have to get back to what you know about interacting, being social.
Mary had a little lamb.
Yeah, all of those things. Which, or introvert. It's fine. It's fine not saying anything.
Yeah. You did good though.
Yeah. Anywho, I'm not an introvert with you, so what do you mean?
Oh yeah. You're not.
I'm not an introvert with you. So well, I am an introvert with you, but I'm an extroverted introvert when you're around.
Yes.
Like now.
Yes. Until there's a group. Where are we at? When we are in a group setting and people are around, it's always funny to look around and find you somewhere. Sitting by yourself, headphones on, listening. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's warm in here.
You came with the hoodie and the hat and everything on.
Yeah.
So
Shouldn't have.
This North Carolina weather, like we were literally, one person of our committee thought he was going to see Jesus because he thought he was died in the sun on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And Wayne has a hoodie and a hat and scarf and boots on today. It's
Oh
just
yeah, not Saturday, today.
today.
It was cold outside today.
Oh yeah, I know.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah, I work remotely, so
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I step outside.
And when you stepped out, it was
chilly, so I step back inside.
definitely.
So,
Yes. So there was something else I was getting ready to mention and say, but I forgot. It slipped my mind.
so we can talk about our viral video that seems to be making its rounds on social media again. So Wayne and I, we made a video almost 2 years ago.
Yeah,
almost 2 years ago. And so it's been out there. It's been on. It was initially posted to TikTok. It was a TikTok video.
Mm-hmm.
And on TikTok, I mean, last time I checked, it had over 3 million views. But somebody has reposted it and kind of made it theirs, even though we're in it. But so it's an Instagram video, and it says, across the top it says, "When my coworkers don't know this side of me yet." So, yeah, so it's making its rounds, and again, it's doing numbers. I still have not figured out how to monetize videos. Like those views are not calculating into coin for me. And
if we could get like a penny per view,
I mean, 1/2 cent would be great.
Yeah.
So I know, the young people would say I'm fumbling the bag. I know I'm fumbling the bag. I know it, but I don't know what to do about it. So.
And it's funny because so many people have said that, but nobody's given us the scoop of how to get a penny per view.
No.
So it's always
but we're not gonna blame other people because
what?
I mean, we could be making more videos. We really could be making more content.
But I don't think it's the videos.
No, it's not. But once you have those eyeballs that are coming to your page, when they find you, they want to see other content.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm just saying that.
And clearly they don't want to see me. TikTok doesn't want to see me because it's the videos with Wayne in it that does the numbers. But Wayne is not interested. He's not interested at all in making TikTok videos. So we don't have TikTok videos. So. But I am going to maybe commit to maybe posting once a week. I don't know. I say that, but we'll see. But it's clear that Wayne is not interested. So we'll see. Yeah, you're not interested. So
don't say I'm not interested.
You're not interested. I'm gonna say it.
Don't say I'm not interested. Because I'm in a bunch of videos. If I was not interested, I wouldn't be in them.
And let's talk about what it takes when we finally post the video that you're in. Let's talk about that process. Talk about the process, what that takes.
Okay, so
when y'all finally see Wayne in the video,
it takes a while.
And a while is a couple weeks.
Because normally you will come by and say, "Hey, learn this. We're gonna do a TikTok video," and 2 minutes later, you got it, and
that is not true.
It is 25 steps.
That is not true.
And then 10 minutes later, you got it yet?
But stop it. Stop.
And you will say a day later, you got it
Stop
yet?
That. Yes.
A day later,
I will send you a video and say, "This is the video we're gonna do next. So let's work on this video." And then a day later, I'll say, "Have you looked at the video?" You be like, "Yeah, I looked at it."
Can you do it?
Are you ready? Oh no.
No.
Okay. So I guess I need to be, my communication skills. I need to say, "This is the video that we're going to do next. I need you to look at it. I need you to learn these steps and be ready to do it in 2 days." So anyway, when you see Wayne in the video, just know it's probably has been a 2-week process. He normally likes to give me 1 take.
That's all it takes. Most of the time, that's a good one.
Most of the videos that you see is one time because he is not about to keep doing the same videos. I don't know. So anyway, we're not gonna blame other people for for us fumbling the bag, for me fumbling the bag. Okay, well, you can. That's your privilege. You blame other people.
No,
You blame other people.
All
I'm going to say there's things that we could be doing.
I agree with that.
Okay.
All I'm saying is if someone says, I can't believe y'all not going to getting paid off that. And when you say, what do we need to do to get paid? We don't get no advice. That's all I'm saying. So it's not like somebody has said, here's what you need to do, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and we're not doing it. It's all, I can't believe y'all ain't making them.
Okay, so we're gonna take the bootstrap analogy. We need to figure it out. If there's money out there to be made on videos, we should figure that out. Because nobody don't care if we get paid.
That's true.
They don't care.
So that's what I'm saying.
So we need to figure it out. So that's where we are. So anyway, that video is again doing rounds. If you like it or if you hate it, I'm sorry. It's coming back.
It's back. Somebody asked me for an autograph today.
It's coming back. Like people at Wayne's job is like, hey, did you know you're going viral? And you're like, for what? You're like, and then we like try to be, it seems like we're a little arrogant. We're like, that, like, we been viral. Like, we don't want to act like that. We don't want to act like that.
Yeah, don't act like that.
So,
like y'all that.
But yeah, so maybe in the future you will be seeing more videos with just me.
I'll be in your little video.
Okay. I don't think you will, but okay.
Video.
We just talked about it's a 2-week process. I don't have 2 weeks. If I'm saying that I'm going to post at least once a week, and really it should be once a day. Really, if you're trying to monetize off these things off TikTok, you really should be posting at least 1 time a day, maybe 2 or 3 times a day. So I don't think we're that invested, but we shall see. We shall see.
2 or 3 times a day.
Yes. I mean, and I guess those are people who that's all they do. Like, those are the people who, when I'm watching TV, when I'm watching daytime TV, on my breaks while I'm working remotely, and the TV is on for the background, like when you go to the break room and the TV is on. Yeah. So when I see these people on TV and they'll say TikTok sensation, I'm like, so they on this national TV show because they got viewers on TikTok? Like, okay. All right, this is the world we're living in now. So this is where we are. But yeah, so I kind of mentioned privilege to you. So last week, we also had the opportunity to speak with a class of college students at the University of North Carolina at Wilmington. Who were in, I don't know, it's like it's a comm class or a communications class where the issue is race, and we talked about our experiences. So anything that you want to recap? Anybody interested in the racial experiences? I don't know. I know one of the questions she asked was like how soon did race come up or whatever? And it's like immediately. Immediately. Like, how could it not? So I don't really trust people who say I don't see color. Like,
you can't trust them people.
I don't trust y'all. People who say I don't see color, you can't be trusted. Because clearly you see color. Like, what are you doing at the stoplight?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Some people can.
How do you match your clothes up in the morning?
Exactly.
Unless you're colorblind and you have some, assistive devices for that, you absolutely do see color. So what you're saying is I discard people. I discard people because their lived experiences are not important enough for me to acknowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Stop doing that. You absolutely do see color. I see color. So
I see it.
We see it. So we were able to just offer, this is information to young people who are getting into relationships, like friend relationships. Like, it didn't have to be a romantic relationship. Like, if you're trying to be an ally to a person of color, Black people, namely Black people, this whole person of color thing, because some people of color can choose to not at some point be a person of color. Like, we got Cubans who say they white. So, okay, so. And the problem is that race is just a construct. Like, it's a social construct. It's not real. Wayne is only white because white supremacy. I'm Black because white people needed somebody to say that they were supreme over. It's not a real thing, but it's a real thing at the same time. So anyway, we were able to, just give some advice for young people in these situations, in these relationships, on how to maneuver. And basically, it is the point is, if you're not willing to give up some things, including family members, leave Black people alone. Like, because sometimes that's what it takes. Like, I don't need to be hearing Wayne say he going to see a racist relative because that's his relative. But clearly they're racist. So, but I mean, we don't have that issue. We don't have that issue. But if I'm just saying to anybody out there who is thinking about entertaining, dating someone, outside your race, a Black person, a person of color, that there are some things that you may have to forego or give up if you genuinely are concerned about that person and you genuinely want what's best for that person. Sometimes there are things like your mama that you're gonna have to cut ties with. It's not, we're not, most of us are not willing to be in a place where the oppression is real and white supremacist ideals and ideologies are shared over a turkey drumstick.
Ain't gonna happen.
Most of us are not gonna put up with it. So,
what kind of meat would you like off this turkey?
The dark meat.
Oh, the white.
See, even that's gonna be an issue.
Has anybody seen that the movie You People with
Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy used to be my absolute favorite. We got the same birthday.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, and I don't know who else is in. Nia Long plays his wife.
Oh, Lauren London,
and
I don't know the white dude. What was his name?
I don't know, but it's a pretty funny movie. But yeah, it's a good movie. And it has a lot of that context in it with interracial relationships and backgrounds from two different cultures coming together.
Yeah, they had a lot. They had both the racial thing and the religious thing.
Like, the religion, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it was a good conversation starter.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to be on the class. I have to find out if anyone, if she got any comments back from any students.
I'm sure she would have emailed us. I haven't got anything. Hey, Doc.
Hey, who?
Doc. I mean, she was just shouting out her class.
Oh! I thought you said, what you done seen?
Yeah, no.
What you done seen?
Looks like it's just us. But, I mean, it's cool.
You mentioned our fall fest last week. So thank yous and shout outs to Lost Sheep Outreach Ministry and Pastor Philip Brickle and that ministry of, again, Lost Sheep Outreach. Love is a Parable. Holly Springs UCC, Shepherd's Flock, and so many others who came that day.
The Al Noor Muslim Islamic Center.
Yep, Muslim Islamic Center, for making a good day as we opened up the doors of our church to the community for some outreach, and had pretty much a block party blocked off the street. Had some entertainment, some clothing giveaway. We had food. We had some vendors there to talk about mental. What was
I mean, there were several things. We had people there who were talking about their nursing academy.
Yes.
The North Carolina Cooperative Extension was there to talk about, youth programs for age. There was someone there to talk about breast cancer awareness and care. So there were a lot of different vendors. We had a barber on hand to give out haircuts.
Mm-hmm.
He was shaping the people up. They was looking good coming out of there.
Yep.
So these are the things, where, as a church in the community, that you want to be in the community. So it's just our yearly, just one of the things that we do.
Yes. So, but again, thanks to everyone who came out and made that possible. So we again are just grateful for that opportunity, and look forward to working with Lost Sheep more and in those same groups. And it was warm. It was hot.
It was hot. It was 85 degrees. So we've had hotter days in
Yeah, I
North
guess it was
Carolina,
just
but
not.
we are not normally out in it for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Directly impacted.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So it's hot in the sun, the SUN.
Yes.
But it was wonderful giving glory to the SON who got the victory for the day. He got the VICTORY
Yes.
that day.
Yes. 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 So when you mentioned the War Memorial Nursing Program, if you know anybody that is interested in getting involved in the nursing program, this group has a wonderful program in Durham on Holloway Street, where when you go through this nursing program, you will be certified, and they actually help not only certify you as a nurse, but also help you find places that are in need of nurses. So if you know anyone who's interested, please reach out to us and we can get you that information. I wish I would have thought about it. I had to share it. But if you know of anyone who's interested in that, they have some scholarships available for people. They will work with people, and but they are all about community involvement and making sure that anyone who has that desire and has that dream that they can fulfill that any way, shape, or form. So shout out to them again. They were there, and we appreciate what they're doing for that community as well. So we thank them, thank them, thank them.
Yep, and we're always talking local. So if you're in Saudi Arabia, sorry, it's not. You're probably not gonna be able to take. Probably not gonna be able to take this class. So.
Oh no. Yeah, I don't know if they have that type of virtual module yet.
I don't think so. I don't know how you would get your labs done.
But shout out to Saudi Arabia if someone is over there.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Who else is out there? So AJ, you see us, you see me.
How many?
Appreciate it. I don't know if you can comment or how you're seeing. But
yeah, are you on YouTube? Where are you?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Are you on TikTok? Let's see.
TikTok. We playing on the big TV station at the fire station or what? I don't know what we're doing. Let me know.
Shout out to the firemen too. They were actually our local fire department for our church was on hand for a couple hours where they were, giving kids tours of the fire truck and passing out fire safety information and letting people know where they could get their fire alarms, check their fire alarms, and that they would come out and install them. So our time is going to fall back. We're going to fall back this Saturday. So they was just saying that that's a good time to make sure you test your batteries and your fire detectors and your smoke detectors to make sure that they're working. So shout out to the fire department.
Yes, they came, brought 2 trucks, hung out for, like you said, a couple of hours, hung out with the kids, gave out some things, let them run play on the truck. So shout out to the fire department for all that they did.
Our community partners.
Yes. And sometimes it's sometimes difficult working with community partners, but
not good community partners. It's not difficult.
Yeah. But I mean,
when everybody's concerned about the community, it's pretty easy to work together. So people don't have their own agendas.
Yeah, but we, it's one of those things where you have to keep working and keep pushing and keep doing, and because there's some willing folks out there. There are some partners that really are concerned about the community and concerned about the welfare of the community. So we appreciate them, and sometimes you have to seek and search, but seems like, when you find them, it's a good collaboration when they're not about, when they are about the community and not just about themselves, but about the community and making sure the community is served.
Yep.
Definitely.
So for the rest of this, we're gonna count your arms. Just,
oh yeah.
Or maybe you look back and
I need to quit saying
I mean, if you can.
Jeez.
This is on air coaching. It's kind of what we do.
Okay. All right.
Because somebody told me to quit saying so now I'm cognizant of it. I probably still do it.
Oh.
But See, there it is.
Who said it?
No, I'm just saying I said it.
Oh, I thought somebody just said it again.
No, I said it.
Well, maybe I'll just pick another word. Would that be better?
Let's see. Let's see how you gonna roll one out. What's gonna be pineapple and
Well.
pineapple. And
Well,
so every time you think about putting a filler in there, your yeah, put a pineapple in there.
pineapple,
Or a beet.
beet.
Or banana. Or arugula. That's a fun word, arugula.
Definitely. I'm not gonna say I just said it.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Yeah.
Not really, because I noticed that you do it when you talk slow, like when you're really trying to be methodical about your words. When you talk slow, you say it more. But when you're just in the zone where you're talking and you like you feel it, you don't say it as much. So we'll see how that goes. Find a topic that you like. What do you like talking about? Carolina football? Let's see.
Not no more.
Not no more?
I'm gonna say.
I mean, we got
I'm gonna say it
homecoming.
a whole lot.
We got homecoming coming up. So
If they even have one more L this week, I'm selling my ticket.
go Heels. No.
I mean, they better go.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a chance
At what?
at being like undefeated going into this game.
We could have been a contender.
Nah, they just a pretender playing.
It's like you are really like, I like Carolina probably because I don't follow them as closely. I like Carolina. So I don't even know like
what the record is.
I don't know what that record is, but I saw somebody the other day who was a Panthers fan, and they was, for Halloween, they still dressed up as the Panthers, and I know they 1-6. They're not even my team. And they are the professionals. You're talking about students who also have to go to school. These are student athletes, so they're students first. So they might have a bad record on the field, but I bet their grades are top tier.
Okay, well maybe if all of them got straight A's, I'll take all that back.
I bet they top tier. Now,
okay, all right. Okay,
I'm just saying
we're gonna celebrate grades.
We can't be so heavy-handed with the student athletes when they're professionals whose record is worse. I'm just saying.
That's true.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair.
Yeah, maybe everybody wants to support a winner.
Everybody can't win all the time.
That's true, but you shouldn't lose to a 1-5 team. I'm just saying.
I mean, every dog has his day. But you want that team to be?
I mean, they've been living at the kennel for a little while because 2 dogs had their day.
Oh, they let 2 dogs have their day.
Let 2
dogs. And the dogs just having their way.
Dogs just having their way.
Having their way with them.
Yes. Yes, that team should have been. They could easily been 1-6. It was 1-5.
So it don't matter. It don't matter about their fans and those kids. Those kids needed a booster.
They was already 1-5.
Okay, so the kids needed a win.
I mean, they have more victories.
We're still talking about 19, 20-year-old kids. They kids.
They are.
So,
I mean, I try not to get like super invested anymore.
Yeah, that's not true. It don't sound like it. It sounds like you ready to write off a whole slew of kids.
I mean, I don't watch no way.
The kids.
I mean, I love the kids.
He love the kids unless they wear a Carolina helmet.
I love the kids.
Or a jersey. Oh my gosh, it's worse when it's the basketball team, when it's the jersey. But
I mean, yeah,
that's our team.
I mean, when
those are our people.
We've been winning for many, many years, and when you know they can play better, you just want better out of them. Yeah, you just want better. I want better for the kids.
I get it. I mean,
better for the kids.
And I mean, people don't like losing. Like I know they.
I'm
like 0-3 right now on the job interview circuit. Like that ain't cool. Like that don't feel good.
I mean, I'm like 0-6.
So, but if you had a win, if you had a 1 right now, you could be 1-6. Like you would be like, okay, so let somebody. We're gonna cheer for the underdogs. No, we're not.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. Y'all hired anybody out there?
They play Campbell this week. So,
yep.
The Campbell Camels. So, if that turns into, but I would be happy if Campbell won, maybe. Because
no, we're not happy when anybody beats our team. I'm just saying we're not gonna write them off either.
Yeah, but I mean,
So this
we pulled against them a few times.
The next time we come on, you will have celebrated your 12th pastoral anniversary.
Yep.
Give it up.
Woo, hold on. Can I be real happy about it? Yeah.
12 years in the ministry, 12 years in the pastoral ministry,
Yeah.
leading sheep.
20. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But I was going to say 21 years in ministry, period.
Wow. For real?
Yeah. 2002.
Oh. I don't feel like it's been that long, but okay.
2002. Wow.
I guess you love Jesus.
Mm. Feel like I ain't done enough.
You can't never do enough.
Feel like I ain't done enough.
But congratulations, though. Congratulations on your.
You too. You've been with me though.
Congratulations to us. Yes, you've been dragging me right along, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I understand why
You ain't quit me or the church yet.
not neither one, but I've probably been real close.
Oh, I know.
To both.
I know. You ain't telling me. I already know.
Real close to both, and that's what I was getting ready to say. I understand why so many pastors quit.
Oh yeah.
And maybe why so many pastoral marriages don't make
Quit. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's not for the weak at heart. Like you have to have a good, strong foundation. Like I know that there are people who want me to be a certain way. Like there's a first lady mantra, and I see it. I see it, and I know that that's what people expect from a first lady.
Because you is dragging me down.
I mean, you just hear things like the first lady is the one that run the people from the church. Like that ain't me. Like if you running from, first of all, you running from Jesus. You're running from the Lord.
But you
but I
dragging me to
I'm
Dave
not gonna,
Chappelle and dragging me here and dragging me to
right. And so,
Ooh,
but every Sunday you dragging me somewhere. Every Sunday
to Jesus.
Every Sunday. But I don't think there's anybody out there who goes to church every Sunday.
There's a lady.
And
there's a lady
I go to church. I'm going to church every Sunday, and I got a job. Like I actually work. Like there's things that when I get to church, I have to do.
Me too.
For free. I'm just saying, me to say there's no paycheck associated with what I do. So
you got a lot of benefits.
Okay. I'm just saying, I can see how there's burnout. There's burnout in the ministry. And we don't that could probably be his whole thing. But I think the key is staying true to yourself. Because one, even as a kid, I never liked playing house or pretend or the house. Like I was never good at that. Mm-hmm. I was never good at playing you the mama. Sorry, TikTok. I don't know what's happening. So the only thing I know to be is me. Like I'm not a creative where I can think up like false scenarios. So the only thing I know to be is me. And I am appreciative to be in a place where that's okay. There's not, I don't have to sit around and worry about who might find out what I'm really like, because everybody knows what I'm really like. On my job, you know what I'm really like. In this house, people know what I'm really like. At church, everywhere I go, people know what I'm really like. But I know some people who are putting up a facade for people at church and then coming home and being miserable. Mm-hmm. I refuse. I refuse. And if that were the issue, then if that was something that I had to do, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I'm just glad that I don't have to, but I do understand. So congratulations to us on 12 years in pastoral leadership, and not saying that it has all been wonderful. I mean, it's been good, but like there are some bad days. There are some things that, people put up with, because everything that regular people, I say regular people, everything the parishioners do, you go to work, you take care of your kids, you take care of your ailing parents, you put up with wayward kids, like those, all the things that you do, we do that. And then we come and give leadership to the church. So yeah, so I'm not, I don't feel bad about nothing that so far that we've done.
Oh no.
And if there is something that anybody want to talk to me about, hit me up.
Yeah. I appreciate
Because
where we're at because we've been able to, and I wouldn't do it no other way to be us, to be authentic and to be, I don't know no other way to be.
yeah,
Um to, to be, us wherever we're at, no matter where. Um so there's nobody's gonna be shocked where they see us.
no. So
Um
if you see us at Kirk Franklin, we're gonna be the same. If you see us at a Ti concert, it's gonna be the same.
Celebrating the 50 years of
and
hip hop with LL,
hey,
we're the same.
and I'm just
Dave
saying,
Chappelle.
everybody's walk is different, and everybody's salvation is different. If going to a LL concert, if going to a LL Cool J concert is going to compromise your salvation, don't go.
Yes.
Don't go. Don't go. But I don't feel like going to a LL Cool J concert compromises my salvation. But that's me and my relationship with God. Everybody's relationship is different.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever relationship you want with God, if He say don't wear no pants, don't play no cars, don't go see LL Cool J, then you do that. You do you.
Mm-hmm.
But don't worry about me.
Mm-mm.
Don't worry about my salvation. That's between me and the Lord.
The Lord.
And Wayne. Wayne is not going to let me drag him outside of his salvation, I don't think.
No.
You get here. I was saying happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
I mean, with that comes a lot of stuff. I mean, there's a lot of, even, there's a lot of, over the last, I don't know, 10, 15 years, I don't know like how long, but over the last years, things have really, everything in this world has become polarized.
Mm,
I mean,
this
so
is
when
true.
you say religion, when you say Christianity, those are triggers for somebody.
Yes,
I mean,
definitely.
yeah. So it's not that just comes with a lot of preconceived notions and a lot of thoughts and a lot of somebody says, "Oh, I'm a Christian, I go to church." Somebody can be like, "Oh Lord,
Here
them
they
church."
come.
Because sometimes those are some of the meanest and judgmental and dehumanizing and vilifying folks that you run into.
Yeah, and we're not
Um,
naive enough to not know what harm the Christian church has caused.
yeah,
Christianity.
yeah,
Under the name of Christianity, a lot of people have done a lot of heinous things.
yes.
And that's the truth.
Yeah. So it's kind of you have to recognize that and be willing to look and own up and discuss and talk about what the church has done and try to break down and deconstruct and reconstruct. It's a lot of work. Um, you know, because that is a place where people forever have felt like they could go and get help and support and be loved on and tell that we have all of these sayings, come as you are, and this is the place where sick people need to be, and we have all of these cliches and all of these wonderful things that welcome people to church and welcome and try to let people know that it doesn't matter how you are or where you're at, and just come to Jesus, and this is where love is. And then when you find some places the love ain't really there, then they want to tell you you got to make drastic changes, and if you can't do that, then you're going to hell, and if you can't do this, you don't believe, and if you don't do this, you don't love Jesus. It's just a whole lot that people have had to deal with. So realizing that is part of that, reclaiming Jesus as who he really was is a challenge sometimes. um so when you try to put a condition on unconditional love, that just seems backwards. That you can't talk about a God who loves unconditionally, and then we want to put a condition on it and tell people, "Oh, yeah, God's got an unconditional love," but maybe there's some situations where that don't work. It don't add up. You can't say that. Can't do that. So
and I also realize that regardless of what we do, people gonna talk. So
oh yeah,
I could try to live up to your box, live inside your box, and people still gonna talk about me. So I'm not. I'm not gonna do that. Shout out to Free to Praise You over here on TikTok in Raleigh. Thank you for joining in and sending your gifts.
That's a local.
You local.
So they can go to the nursing program.
Yeah, you
And
could.
I mean, I'm not saying they want.
And I
to.
don't know what Raleigh has going on. I don't know that Raleigh has any elections. I know the mayor's race is not up, but Rita Prasia, we started this podcast talking about voting. We're probably going to end it talking about voting. We just had a kind of quick conversation about religion that we could go into probably for at least an hour.
Oh yes, easy.
But if people, live your life, mind your business, love God.
But thank you to all of those who have supported us the last 12 years at Shepherd's Flock. Whether you came once, whether you came twice,
Good
whether
job,
you
Rita Prasia.
joined, whether you talked about us good, talked about us bad, it don't matter. Appreciate you. Thank you for thinking about us. Keep praying for us. As we try to enhance lives, we try to transform lives and make sure people know that they have worth, make sure people know that they have value, no matter where they find themselves on this journey, that they are welcome at 1004 Calvin Street.
Yep. We do want to send our thoughts and prayers to the people in Maine. Where the last active shooter, mass shooter was, and to everybody who has been affected by gun violence up until this point.
Yes.
It seems like it's not enough to just send thoughts and prayers, because there are actual tangible action items that could be taking place
that people could do.
But again, we offer our condolences. We want to pray for all of the people who are being affected by what is happening in Gaza.
Yes.
No one should just be going about your regular day and be bombed. Like,
yes,
I can't imagine just getting ready for work, driving my car and being bombed. So we do send out our prayers to all of those who have been affected by the events happening there and around the world. Like, we don't always hear about things that are happening in other countries,
yes,
or other continents, but there is unrest everywhere, and we pray for peace everywhere.
Yes, everywhere.
All right.
There are some. We got just a few minutes left. Some job anniversaries this month.
Yep. So yesterday, November 1st, marked my 18th anniversary on the job that I'm on, with the company, with the organization that I plan to retire from. So even when I talk about I'm 0-3 in the interview, on the interview circuit, just looking for something different to do within that organization. I'm gonna be there. I'm probably gonna stay there as long as they keep me. And I think if I have calculated correctly, I probably will have to only do 24 months till I can seriously think about a retirement package. But as long as I feel good.
But you're gonna do
okay.
You still
Congratulations on 26 years.
Okay.
On the job. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and you do homeless outreach. So I need to get together with you, because Raleigh, I don't know if you're
yes.
if you are familiar with the homeless memorial, where on the coldest night of the year, the winter solstice,
the longest night,
longest night of the year, in Wake County, we there is a memorial for those who have lost their lives due to homelessness. So we'll get you more information about that. I don't have it right now, that what the date is, but yeah, would love to see you there. Okay.
And so you said November the 3rd?
November the 1st is
November the 1st is your day? So I don't know. Mine's either like November the 5th or the 8th. I don't know. I'm gonna be there past it this year. But it'll be 24 years.
Woo woo. We know how to stick it out with something, don't we?
Yeah. 24 at work, 12 at the church, 18 at 31 almost
of marriage. stick it out. We do. Don't play with us.
Hmm.
No huecos conmigo.
Yes, no huevos comido. Don't play with me.
No,
No
huecos
huevos
conmigo.
comido.
Conmigo.
No huevos. No huevos
No
conmigo.
huecos conmigo. So we started binging new
No
stuff.
huevos conmigo. I
I
want to
guess
see
we
what
can't start another.
it translates. No
Who
huevos.
is it?
No huevos conmigo. Oh, okay. I thought it.
No, you said don't blame me.
Oh, I was like, they're getting fancy.
Oh, I did. I don't know what it says. Okay.
What you just said something? I interrupted you.
I forget, but we were getting ready to go. Getting ready to sign
Isn't
off.
Mario? I don't know. I was trying to see what did they comment on.
I don't know, but it's every week, every time we get on here, you have a hard time letting go. So, do you need a 2-hour podcast?
Oh
or
no,
What do you need?
no. I need to see where them comments come from. That's what I need right now.
Okay, there's nothing on here. Unless I've missed them all.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing on here.
That's it. That is it. All right, we can go.
Oh, so yeah, so we're talking about November. Job anniversary. Riley's got a birthday. Your
Riley's
passing
got a
anniversary's
birthday.
coming up. Your job anniversary's coming up.
Turkey Day's coming up.
Thanksgiving's coming up. The Wilhelm breakfast. We'll talk about that maybe next time.
Yeah, we'll be on before then, right? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the breakfast. We're probably gonna do it.
Yep.
And then we're going to see the Wiz.
And we're off to South Carolina to see the Wiz.
And we're going to see the Color Purple on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, we'll have more information about that next time.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
We're out.
Don't want to keep you.